Party dudes and dudettes, welcome back to Custom Black Motorsports, and if you're new here, welcome. All right, just so most people are aware, this truck pushes 922 horsepower. All right, and today we are talking about core 4x4 control arm bushings. All right, I got multiple core 4x4 control arms. I probably put core 4x4 control arms on every vehicle that core 4x4 has control arms available for. That's a lot to say. All right, so the biggest problem with core 4x4 control arm bushings, just so everybody is aware, again, these core 4x4 control arms and bushings been on here for 6 years. 6 years. All right, so let's get going here. All right, just so that you are aware, again, I'm going to say that aware word. All right, this from here to here is considered an ear. Same with the other side. There's an ear. So that means the more you torque them, the more those ears pull in. Okay, if you have a core 4x4 control arm, like one of these race arms that I have a complete set of core 4x4 control aluminum race arms with Johnny joints. Nobody has a problem with Johnny joints. Okay, because it doesn't matter how much you torque the ears down on this hard point here on the Johnny joint. Okay, when you torque down, it doesn't matter how much you torque down here, the arm will still articulate with no issue. So that's why you will see people having no issues with Johnny joints. Okay, but you will see people having issues with the core 4x4 control arms that have bushings. Now, here's the issue. Here's the secret. Here's core 4x4 secret. I'm going to let it out right now. The individuals installing these core 4x4 control arms are not installing them properly. So their bushings are failing. Okay, I recommended that you put grease on this bushing on the flat surface here. I don't have it off, but you know, I don't have a control arm with another bushing, but if you do not grease the area before installing, you're going to have issues. If you try to use an impact like this, okay, and apply 600 plus foot-pounds of torque on these ears, they're going to smash these bushings. The bushings will not be able to move when the arm is trying to go up and down, when you're going over bumps, hills, rocks, uneven surfaces. Okay, that's going to cause the bushing to bind, bend, and start tearing apart. Okay, I recommended 130 foot-pounds of torque with an actual freaking torque wrench. This one is cheap, but it worked. Okay, use an actual torque wrench, 130 foot-pounds of torque with the proper amount of grease. This does have grease points on the control arm. Let's see here if we can get it right there. There's a grease point. You do not want to add too much grease. You will cause ballooning, which will start blowing out of the seals. Okay, that's not a good idea. All right, little bit of grease here, little bit of grease there. All right, you can grease the inside of the ear here if you want. This arm needs to be able to move up and down without being hindered. Okay, 6 years. 6 years, I see a lot of guys with issues, and I know why you have an issue. Whether it's electric or air, you just don't care. All right, or it's the shop that's installing your arms. They don't care. They put the arms on, and they just torque them on. Doesn't make sense. You're crushing the bushing and you're ruining it. 130 foot-pounds is where I suggest to start. All right, now I can say the word if I really wanted to, suggest. Where I suggest to start. If you hear any squeaking, which you usually won't, you're going to move up another 5 foot-pounds with the torque wrench. If 5 foot-pounds doesn't work, you go up another 5 foot-pounds. You keep going up until the squeaking stops. When the squeaking stops, it's tight enough. You should go through this procedure. 6 years later, I have 0 issues with my bushings. On-road, off-road, you can go ahead and check out all my YouTube videos. On-road, off-road, rain, sleet, and snow. All right, that's a fact right there. A lot of dudes hate on it and whatnot. Of course, I understand. You just want to zip it on and go. I get it. You know, but that's not how life works. I'll tell you that right now. You just can't zip on and go a lot of products. All right, Core 4x4 is an amazing product. And I see a lot of dudes trying to bash Core 4x4 right now. All right, they're not answering your messages. Well, you know what? After the 3rd, 4th freaking time you smashed your bushing out of control, I wouldn't answer your message either. I'm just going to let you know that right now. Okay? Because if I could go 6 years, you should be able to at least go 4. You know? I mean, come on, dude. A lot of you guys aren't pushing my same power and you're not doing the same thing as I'm doing. My truck is a little extreme. Some people are like, what do you mean by extreme? I'm going to show you right now what extreme means. Doing a little bit of battery maintenance here. See that cord? I'm going to show you what extreme means right now. Okay, we're going to go in here. We're going to lift the hood. All right, a little dilly-dally there. I'll show you what extreme. 922 horsepower. Yep. Here we go. Yeah. Telling you it's a little extreme. Okay? And if you can't make your unextreme, not extreme truck handle Core 4x4 control arms and the bushings, the problem is on you. And I wouldn't give you a warranty at all. I'm just telling you right now. I wouldn't give you any kind of warranty on your Core 4x4 control arms. Although Core 4x4 has an amazing warranty, you break it, they'll buy it. They honor that. Okay? But I wouldn't expect them to honor you purposely break it. Purposely break it because you don't know what you're doing, and then they got to pay for it. That ain't cool, man. All right, that ain't cool at all. Hardy dudes and dudettes. Really appreciate each and every one of you checking out Custom Black Motorsports. Look at all that dust. Can't stop the dust. I'm not going to wash it every day either. Hardy dudes and dudettes. Really appreciate each and every one of you. I really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. Hot damn, get some.